Hey gang, what's going on? Welcome to an all-new episode of Talking Vegas All Day with KA. I'm your host KA, and man, it's good to be back. And I've been working on a few episodes, but I wanted to drop a quick episode here. Just say I'm still here, and also just talk about a trip that JA and I just went to. We were out in Vegas and for 36 hours, and so I want to discuss a little bit about it, a little bit of trip notes, and have some fun. But before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button, click subscribe, and punch that notification bell if you're new to this channel and want to get up to date when we drop new episodes. Finally, you can follow us on Spotify and Apple and other major podcast platforms. But today's question is, when's your next Vegas trip? Mine's in probably almost a little over 24 hours. So I'm looking to go back there in 7 days. But for now, we're going to talk about this trip on an all-new episode of Talking Vegas All Day with me, KA.
Let's go to Vegas, baby. Let's go tonight.
Right now.
Let's go to Vegas. We'll stay up all night. Let's go to Vegas.
So this new recent trip was a nice Thursday to Saturday trip. We flew out Thursday night after work. Got in about midnight, and Jay was a little tired because she'd been teaching all day, and I decided to go out and explore. Now, first and foremost, we stayed at our favorite place on downtown, the D. So had a great time there, and again, wonderful room. I just, for the price point and everything, the D's the way to go. Easy to get in and out, all around downtown. You need to get the Strip, it's pretty simple as well. So for us, the D's the place to be for right now. And so I went down and played some video poker at the Long Bar. I hadn't played there extensively before, but decided just to go down there and play a little bit. And once you know it, my first couple hands, I was hitting straights and flushes. Missed a few royal flushes, so I was waiting for that big break. But and then I went up a little bit, left and looked at the clock. It was 3 o'clock, and I decided, that's new place at the Plaza, Sand Dollar's open, and I wanted to check it out. And that was one of the things. I wasn't sure with our plans the next day we were going to get down there. So I decided to head on down. Got down there about 45 minutes to close and walked in. There was a couple people there, and my overall impression of it, it's a beautiful spot. Very, I would say, you got pool table, stage at the one end, table, nice bars, great beer and liquor selection. I'm going to be back there probably this week. Just an awesome place. Bartender, staff, and even patrons were really awesome. Had some great talks about Vegas. Was there till about 4, and then decided to venture back and hit the hay. So that was our first night. Real quick trip. I know it wasn't much to discuss, but second day, got up. I think I was still feeling the effects of the first night, but decided to mosey on down, walk down to our favorite breakfast spot downtown, which is Eat. Actually, Chef Nat was there seating, so got to talk to her. Really nice. And had a wonderful meal, both of us. Of course, we got those cinnamon biscuits and fruit. If you've not been to Eat, you need to go to Eat and get the cinnamon biscuits. Regardless, always get the cinnamon biscuits. They're the best thing. So we ate, had a nice meal, and walked around downtown a little bit. Decided to head up to Circa, check out the pool, and we had been there for about half an hour. But to this trip, we decided to just relax a little bit. So we spent probably 3 hours, had some drinks, watched some sports, and hanging out there wasn't overly packed. I will say this, I'm very impressed. Probably my favorite pool now on the downtown area. Just because I can sit there, relax with a drink, and enjoy, watching sports and just soak in the pool. Go out, sit down. I was watching some Bundesliga soccer. It was a good time. So then we decided to get out of there, headed back to our room, changed a little bit, washed up. Then went to Lake Tai, had a nice lunch there, and then went back to, believe it or not, our favorite brewery, Banger. Had some great beers there, just a good time. And then we went back to the hotel, had had a nice little break and played some video poker at Canadian Bar Canada, which is now my favorite video poker bar still in the Strip. Great drinks, was drinking a lot of beer and rum and cokes. Ended up losing what I won the night before. Jillian did very well. So overall, it was an excellent trip. And then we decided to head down the Strip and see what we were there for, and went to see the Killers. And we'd seen them, as you know, on the last trip. We'd seen them in April. We had booked this trip a year in advance. And just so happened they were out there during Easter, and we went and saw them. Went and saw them at T-Mobile Arena. Love T-Mobile Arena. Just great atmosphere. And it's a very nice little spot to watch a concert. I won't go back for a hockey game or UFC match. But we basically walked around the Strip, down the Strip, hit some places. Conservatory was beautiful. Went to Park MGM. Just kind of walked around. And Killer show was excellent. Once again, I enjoyed the set list better this trip than I did the last trip. And if you haven't checked out the Killers, they're probably a better in-person band than they are studio, which is wild because their studio albums are great. So then the show wrapped up, and we walked back to the Cosmo, hung out there. We were going to try to get the secret pizza, but that line was ridiculously long. And got an Uber and went back downtown, and we had to fly out the next morning to go to a soccer match back in Philly. So we cut this trip short, but just a real quick trip report there for y'all. And again, definitely check out Sand Dollar, get to T-Mobile Arena. Just a couple observations. Didn't see as many kids this trip, so I guess that's being rectified. Circa continues to underwhelm me other than the pool. I will say that as well. And then also Sand Dollar. Gotta check that out and eat. Anyway, that's all the time I have today. But again, on the way out, if you like this episode, hit the subscribe button, click the like notification, leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed this quick episode. No, it wasn't great, but I appreciate you for listening. This is why I do it. Just have fun. And I'll see you with a new trip report, plus a couple best of histories. I got my Moulin Rouge, which I've been working on for since I aired this, probably since May. And then I'm working on the Riviera and Westward Ho. So, till next time, I'll see you. And this has been Talking Vegas All Day with me, K.A.